What would you do if your own son stole your money, installed cameras in your bedroom, and tried to declare you insane just to take everything you own? This is the story of a mother who didn't just fight back. She unleashed a past her son never knew existed, and it sent him straight to prison for 24 years. Diane Marie Russo, 62, twice divorced, still stunning in that Scottsdale Real Housewife way, stood on the travertine porch of her 5,200 square foot home in the exclusive DC Ranch community and watched the black Range Rover crawl up the circular drive like a panther that knew it already owned the place. Blake was home, her only child, 39, 3 failed marriages, 0 successful careers, and the same crooked smile that had melted her heart since kindergarten. He stepped out in Gucci slides and a $3,000 Amiri hoodie, sunglasses reflecting the McDowell Mountains. "Mom!" He opened his arms wide. "I'm finally back where I belong!" Diane's stomach tightened the way it used to when Dr. Moretti's associates showed up at the old office with briefcases full of cash. She had spent 30 years as bookkeeper for Scottsdale's most famous and most discreet plastic surgeon to the mob wives and cartel girlfriends. She knew predators when she saw them, but this predator had her eyes. So she hugged him. 2 Louis Vuitton duffels hit the porch. Behind Blake climbed out Kaylee, wife number 4, 28, former bottle service girl at Maya Day Club, current wellness coach on Instagram. Kaylee barely glanced at Diane before filming a boomerang of the fountain for her 1.2 million followers. "Temporary," Blake whispered into his mother's hair, the way he always did when he needed something. "6 months, tops. Then Kaylee and I flipped this crypto thing and we're out of your hair. Promise." Diane had heard that promise in 2008, real estate seminar, 2014, dropshipping, 2019, NFTs. Each time it cost her another $250,000. But blood is blood, and in Scottsdale, blood is also leverage. She smiled the same smile she used to give Dr. Moretti when he asked her to lose a receipt for a narco's wife's 10th rhinoplasty. "Of course, sweetheart," she said. "Mi casa es su casa." She had no idea those words would become her prison sentence. Week 1, Blake asked for the Wi-Fi password. Week 2, he asked for a key to the safe. "Just in case you fall, Mom." Week 3, he changed the safe combination while she was at Sprouts. By week 6, Diane's Fidelity app showed transfers she didn't recognize. $28,000 here, $47,000 there, always labeled gift. Arizona has no gift tax reporting for intra-family transfers. Blake knew that. He also knew his mother hadn't filed taxes herself since 1998. Dr. Moretti had paid her partly in cash Christmas bonuses that never saw a 1099. Diane confronted him over coffee one morning. "Blake, honey, those withdrawals, Mom." He didn't look up from his phone. "Early onset is real. Dad's mom had it at 65. We're just protecting your nest egg from yourself." Kaylee live-streamed from the pool, narrating how she was taking care of hubby's sweet but confused mom. Diane felt the first real spike of fear when Blake installed Wise cameras in every room. "For your safety, Mom." The red lights blinked like demon eyes at night. She started sleeping in the casita. In month 4, Blake scheduled an appointment with a geriatric neurologist in Phoenix, a man Diane had never heard of. She refused to go. 2 days later, Adult Protective Services knocked on the door. A tired caseworker explained that an anonymous caller, male, in his mid-30s, reported Diane was wandering the neighborhood at night, leaving the stove on and accusing her son of theft. Classic dementia with paranoia. They wanted a welfare check. Diane, who could still recite every VIN number of the Bentleys parked at Dr. Moretti's Christmas parties, passed the mini mental exam with flying colors. But the seed was planted. Blake hugged the caseworker on her way out. "Thank you for caring. It's so hard watching her slip." That night, he took Diane's phone, her iPad, and her car keys. Until the doctor clears you. She was 62, not 92, but the house suddenly felt like a luxury assisted living facility where she was the only resident and the only one paying. Diane had one secret left. In 2021, when Dr. Vincent Moretti died of a heart attack on a yacht in Cabo, officially, his widow Carla asked Diane to clean the final set of books. Diane did. In exchange, Carla gave her a phone number burned into her memory. Anything, ever, you call this number. Vincent always said you were familia. Diane had never used it, until now. From the landline in the casita, the one camera Blake forgot, she dialed at 3 a.m. A man answered on the second ring. Deep voice, South Philly accent. Talk to me. It's Diane Russo, Vincent's girl. Silence. Then, Jesus, Diane, took you long enough. What's the problem? She told him everything. When she finished, the man exhaled slowly. Your kid's a real piece of work. Sit tight, Uncle Tommy's coming to Arizona. 2 days later, a silver Cadillac Escalade with Nevada plates parked across the street. Outstepped Tommy, numbers Ricci, 68, retired, tan as a leather sofa, pinky ring the size of a walnut. With him was Marco, 40-something, quiet, built like a refrigerator with legs. Diane met them at the casita at dusk. Tommy kissed both her cheeks. Vincent loved you like a daughter, Diane. Nobody fucks with Vincent's daughter. I don't want him hurt, she said quickly. Just stopped. Tommy smiled the way a grandfather smiles at a child who asks if Santa is real. Capiche. Over the next week, Tommy and Marco became new neighbors who jogged past the house every morning, waving cheerfully. They planted 2 extra Wise cameras of their own, pointed at Blake's cameras. They watched. They learned Blake was not just stealing from Mom, he was running a $4.2 million DeFi yield farming Telegram group promising 400% returns. The money came in from dentists, realtors, bored housewives. It went straight to Dubai exchanges and Kaylee's OnlyFans management company. Classic Ponzi. Tommy made one phone call to a friend at the Arizona Attorney General's Financial Crimes Bureau. Then he waited. On a scorching Thursday in July, Blake threw a pool party for his investors. 50 people in linen and Louis Vuitton, bottle service, a DJ who used to open for Steve Aoki. Diane was locked in the casita with the AC off, 112 degrees outside, 105 inside. At 4:17 p.m., the front gates opened again. Only this time it wasn't another Lambo. 6 unmarked Dodge Chargers and 2 black Suburbans rolled in. Men and women in navy windbreakers that read AZ Attorney General Financial Crimes Task Force. Blake was mid-selfie with a bottle of Ace of Spades when they cuffed him on the diving board. Kaylee screamed so loud her ring light fell into the pool. The investors watched their 400% returns disappear in real time. Blake was booked on 42 counts: wire fraud, securities fraud, money laundering, elder financial abuse, false imprisonment, and a dozen other felonies. The elder abuse charge alone carried a mandatory minimum of 7 years, no parole. Because Diane had kept meticulous paper records hidden in the casita, old habits from the Moretti days, prosecutors recovered every dollar Blake stole from her, $1.87 million. The judge froze all assets. Kaylee fled to her parents in Orange County the same week. 3 months later, on a cool November morning, Diane sat in the Maricopa County Superior Courtroom witness room in a cream St. John suit, looking 10 years younger than she had in July. The prosecutor, a sharp Latina named Vanessa Morales, slid a plea offer across the table. 22 years, no parole. He testifies against the Dubai exchange owners. We drop it to 15. Your call, Mrs. Russo. Diane didn't hesitate. 22. Vanessa smiled. I was hoping you'd say that. January 12th, courtroom 6B. Blake wore an orange jumpsuit 2 sizes too big. His famous hair was gone, shaved for lice protocol. He looked 49, not 39. When the judge asked if he had anything to say, Blake turned to the gallery, where Diane sat in the front row, flanked by Tommy and Marco in suits that cost more than the public defender's annual salary. "Mom, I'm sorry. I love you. Please." Diane stood. The courtroom went silent. "You stopped being my son the day you put cameras in my bedroom and turned the air conditioning off in July. You're a stranger to me." She sat back down. The judge sentenced him to 24 years, 2 extra for the cruelty enhancement. As the bailiffs led him away, Blake screamed, "You'll die alone, you bitch!" Tommy leaned over and whispered just loud enough for Blake to hear, "Nah, kid, she's got family." 6 months later, Diane sold the big house on the golf course. Too many ghosts. She bought a sleek 3-bedroom in Trone North with panoramic views and no cameras anywhere. She started a small consulting firm, Estate Protection for Seniors. Her first client was Carla Moretti, who wanted to make sure her own kids never pulled what Blake did. Diane hired a staff of 5, mostly retired cops and CPAs who'd seen too many elders bled dry. Her business card was simple. Diane Marie Russo. I kept books for the mob for 30 years. I can certainly protect you from your own children. On weekends, she played gin rummy with Tommy and Marco at the country club. They never talked business at the table. That was the rule. Some nights she sat on her new patio with a glass of silver oak, watching the sunset bleed purple over the mountains. And she allowed herself one thought. I should have called Uncle Tommy sooner. But then she smiled because she had called him exactly when she was ready. And in the end, that was what mattered. She was free. She was rich. She was untouchable. And Blake? Blake was inmate number 318947 at Arizona State Prison Complex, Florence. He had 23 years, 11 months, and 12 days left to think about the difference between a mother's love and a mother's wrath. The desert night settled cool and quiet. Diane raised her glass to the stars. "To never again," she whispered. Somewhere out there, 1,000 other Monicas heard her, and for the first time in years, they slept without fear.